a little super glue goes a long way, right? Oh, listen, a part of me wants to make a very foul title about eating out your mother. Another part of me feels like it'd be too disrespectful. I love how she's asking for help from the person who's burning her flesh off. Bold of you, but hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so why not take a shot and ask for help from your murderer? I can kind of respect it. I walked into this thinking it was the last episode, and when the credits rolled, I thought to myself, I'm good, like that's a good season. But I checked my anime list and I saw, hey, they updated from 12 to 13 episodes. That wasn't a mistake. Blu-ray lists 13 episodes, and the author on Twitter also confirmed next week is the final episode. So not only did they end the second to last episode on a bang, we still got the epilogue next week, and that shit gonna be fire. Now you make sure you drop a like on this video, show your support, subscribe if you happen to be new around here, and Patrons where you catch my full live reactions to all this greatness and more. If you also want to help fund the channel and videos just like these all in the process. So, we got a pretty savage moment. I walked in thinking Bug Queen Isla probably not making it, but I also walked in thinking the twins may not make it. I was like 95% sure she would shield them and protect them and die. I mean, the title of the episode's like, doesn't the moon look pretty? It's something like that. Listen, I'm not new to anime, I'm not new to death. That's the type of episode where it's like, oh, either they're dying looking up at the moon saying, doesn't it look pretty, or they're going to reminisce before they die. Essentially what we dealt with, we were unsure last week. I mean, most of us are like, what the hell is going on? The twins got summoned, and essentially what it is it's a scripted event. And if you know anything about scripted events, if you're not a gamer, you probably don't, you don't avoid scripted events. It's something that it has to happen. The thing is that our MC, because he's his own game and his own system, he really thought to himself that scripted events probably couldn't be forced. Like, that was his impression. Like, yeah, he knows in the game that essentially Flamin' Hot Cheetos over here is basically saying, hey, like, what he does is he suicide bombs. And then one dude has to protect himself to protect the party, passes his power. But he's thinking, well, you can't force my Bug Queen to do that, right? Like, there's no... But yeah, he can. I've been saying it for a little bit ever since they revealed a singular game. It's multiple games with their own systems at play. RPGs and scripted events could be a very bad thing for our MC. Like, sure, by the end of this episode, we lose the Bug Queen, but she splits her power among the twins. So essentially we get two badasses for the price of one. Granted, do I think her power was evenly split between the two, so it's not like we just have two Islas now? Yeah. But it doesn't change the fact that they walked in and slaughtered the other two heroes from this king without much struggle. The thing is that there's a lot of different game mechanics that could screw over his game. Like, do I actually expect we're going to have an FPS shooter in this series? Probably not. But if you actually do have a Call of Duty level game against an RPG, I mean, well, I guess an RPG, there's possibilities it'd be okay. But a strategy game, a 4X, I honestly would probably give it to the shooter, I ain't gonna lie. Now, right now, things are relatively okay. Sure, we did spend most of the season trying to summon this girl only for her to die. I mean, she fulfilled her mission. Her whole thing was to protect the forest. Did she? Yeah, she did. She also protect the twins. It's pretty crazy, though, that this man was able to force summon the twins, the most important characters to her, in order to basically make her suffer. It's pretty insane. But the thing is I truly don't think I've ever seen this in Isekai. And I've seen more Isekai than your average anime fan, and I've probably seen more Isekai than your hardcore anime fan. I'm a loser, man. I'm a degenerate when it comes to this medium. But yes, while there are certainly shows that have done multiple Isekai characters in one world, you have stuff like recreators. Yes, multiple authors' ideas. The thing that makes something like this different, though, is that not only do you have different games with their unique systems that are actually being wrote. I love recreators, but it doesn't do the same thing that this show is doing. Apocalypse Bringer is really doing something fresh, on top of the fact that the NPCs remember the games and what's happened to them, but also know the characters they work for are players. That is the combination that makes this one of a kind. And seeing a moment where, yes, I've certainly seen Isekai where a character has to sacrifice to protect others. But I don't think I've ever seen a scripted event from one video game force a different character from a different video game to kill themselves in order to... that whole combination is foreign to me. And I love it. And truthfully, this is the type of series that I doubt I would get bored watching if it had 10 seasons. Now, I've seen some complaints. I've seen throughout the season. They don't like the art style. They don't like the animation. They blah, blah, blah. None of that fucking shit makes sense to me. Now, we're all entitled to our opinion, but at the end of the day, this is my video, so my opinion is what matters to me. I've loved the art style from day one. It's perfect. It doesn't feel like I am okay with the run-of-the-mill generic look of Isekai. This shit is the farthest thing from generic. It's awesome. The animation also isn't bad. Like, am I saying it's 2B Hero X? Am I saying it's Lord of Mysteries? No, but those aren't the norm. I know what the norm looks like. And this is the farthest thing from average. Average is the beginning after the end. And some people are going to say, no, Brandon, that's below average. It's not. That's what your average anime honestly looks like if you watch more than 5 or 6 shows a season. It's slightly above average. I'm not saying it's significantly better, but like yeah, there are certainly moments where I'm like, man, it would have been cool to see that more animated. But if you're only watching the Demon Slayers of the season, the Attack on Titans of the season, maybe stuff like this looks a lot worse than it does to me. But when you watch 20 things a season, I mean, I get paid to do it. It's pretty easy to do. Yeah, like this wasn't even close to the bottom of the barrel of the season, if you ask me. Like, most Otome Game villainess shows that I watch whenever they come out are significantly under-animated compared to this. If Season 2 comes out, and it is significantly better animated, oh, that's great. It absolutely has room for improvement. I just don't think it's this abomination and poorly animated show like most people think. But I don't know. People will call it glazing because I don't just mindlessly hate it. I don't know. Last week, I was pretty sure she probably was dead. Before that, no. Like, they had a lot of possibilities with her. And that's kind of the sad thing. Given her mama bear nature, having other heroes be summoned and knowing what we know about them in terms of their insanity, I'm not saying the other heroes are gonna, like, try to hurt the kingdom's residents because they obviously follow our boy. But if they even gave, like, sass to someone, especially the twins, she would have attempted to bite their heads off. Like, there was a lot of opportunity for Mama Bear Isla. However, with her opportunity coming to an end sooner than I would have liked, the twins have, you know, yeah, they lost the mother a second time. I didn't think they were going to have the will to live. And then she said, eat my hearts, Attack on Titan style, and gain my power. And I said, you know what? We may have lost the Bug Queen, but we gained the twins having way more relevancy than I ever thought possible. But sweet Higurashi Jesus, were they psycho bitches. Your thoughts? What did you think, and what do you want to see with that last episode? Do let me know down below. Drop a like, share your support, subscribe if you're new around here. Patrons, yes, where you catch my full live reactions to this and more. Like, hey, I also like to give video shoutouts to my patrons. Alright, so today we got JMZ, 1000CH, Chris, Cody Tiffany, Unaware, William McDougall Jr., Wares, and we also have White Link. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care, and y'all have a good one.